Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney if you are new here, and I recently changed my username here on YouTube to Dolls That's All because I am collecting a little bit more different dolls and doll brands now than just American Girl. Of course, Disney, Barbie, Rainbow High, Bratz, so I like to expand my horizons with my doll collecting, which has been really fun for me. So today we're going to be unboxing, sort of, not taking her completely out of the box, but taking a better look at the new Snow White doll, looking at her details, her beautiful dress, herself as the doll, looking at her box, and just reviewing her for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy this unboxing and opening. Alright, so this is what the outside of her box looks like. We'll go into detail on the box first. So at the top left we have the little Disney logo, and then the box itself is this dark blue color, and the gold accents really stand out against it. So we have little flowers, leaves, little woodland creatures, birds. I love that little squirrel or chipmunk at the top of her box. It's so cute. And then there's some like red detail and white detail around the edges, which is really beautiful. Another little chipmunk, I think. And then down here it says Disney Snow White limited edition, one of 3,850. So she's a smaller number than my other doll was. I did have a little bit of scuffing here on the box, if you can see where like the gold is. It doesn't bother me too much, but it's a little upsetting that it was scuffed in the box. And then if we go up, we have another side with that beautiful gold trim and leaves and flowers. And then if I turn her box to this side, continuing with the little birds and flowers on the side. The cutouts on the side of the box are really nice. And then I believe the other side is just the same. Yep, exactly the same on the other side of her box. Very cute. And then if we turn her box all the way around, kind of looks like the mirror shape on the box, on the back of the box here. And then it has the Disney Snow White. You can pause and read that if you would like. And then I did already take a peek at her, so this bow looked a little bit nicer. But yeah, they always packaged them really nicely. And these boxes are just stunning. I absolutely love the detail they put into them. And there's also, this is a sticker for the 10th anniversary of the Shanghai Disney Resort. That little sticker there with her castle. And then there's also this little, here we go, little handle at the top made of ribbon. All right, let's go ahead and take this top part off of the box and take a better look at her without the glare. All right, that's better. No more glare now. We can get a better look at Snow White. So I will start with the background. I believe this is like near the wishing well that she was at the beginning of her movie. So there's like a pillar with vines and flowers in the background. There's a little bit of like a bird's wing right there, some trees in the background. Yeah, just very pretty background. I like the detail. It's not just a plain boring background. There's a little bit of going on. You can tell that she's outside, which I like. And then these dolls are awesome. They come with stands too. So if you decide to take them out, they do have a little clear stand that they're on. So Snow White herself, of course, she has very pale skin. In person, it's even more pale than it's appearing on camera. She has a little satin bow at the top. Her hair is very neatly styled, has little curls in it. And I like this little like swirl at the top of her head there, if you can see it. That's super cute to me. It does have gel in it to keep its shape. She has just like a little bit of like a shimmery eyeshadow with like a little bit of brown in her crease. Of course, like light brown eyes. She does have rooted lashes. She has rosy cheeks and red, her iconic red lip. And then the dress itself is stunning. This is really what drew me to this doll when I first saw her online. So someone said that like all limited edition Disney dolls, this isn't like a full dress. This is like a corset, like this is a top and then this is the skirt. So they're not actually attached. You can kind of see there where they're separated. So if we start at the top, I believe this is all one piece, like her hood and her cape. So there's like a nice satin detail with like this gold lace trim. There's also this fabric like behind it here, this like sparkly, so there's like a little bit of like depth to the hood, which is really nice. So there's two different fabrics there. The corset itself, the bodice, has like a little bit of a sweetheart neckline, like this blue silk that is stunning. The gold trim goes down the center, and then she has this really pretty like little emblem, like the red heart, and then this little dangly piece in the center. The sleeves are so beautiful, like they're just like little puffy sleeves. They may have a little bit of like tulle or something in them. And then they cinch at like her forearm, and they have the same gold trim. And then her cape behind her, the backside is velvet, and then the inside is a satin material, which is really beautiful. And then coming down, she has these sweet little gloves that are kind of like ruched at the wrist, and then they have a little pearl, which is so pretty. Such a cute detail. Even though she doesn't have gloves, you know, in the movie, it's a really cute detail that they added. And then the skirt itself is made of this really soft, very soft, like cream color. It's not like her traditional yellow. It's very, very beautiful. I love these little like bow tassels that they put on either side. It's pleated. And then the center panel has a ton, as you can see, a ton of embroidery. We have little swirls and leaves, roses. I think those are like little hearts here and here. The little gems, they're gorgeous. They're just everywhere. The same on this side, and it does go about halfway on either side of her skirt. So it doesn't continue to the back, but that's okay. And then she has this beautiful big rose embroidery at the bottom, and then these beautiful 3D fabric roses. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Yeah, six beautiful roses at the bottom. I love that detail. And then there's this beautiful lace trim, which kind of matches this. It's different fabric, of course, but the coloring is very similar. And this actually does go completely around the whole edge of the skirt. And then her shoes, you can get a good look at them, maybe. There we go. Very, very cute. Oh, I'm knocking her over. Yeah, they have little roses, open-toed, and then she does have tulle underneath her skirt as well to keep its shape. And it's just stunning. I love her dress so much. I love her. She's just an absolutely breathtaking doll, and I'm so happy to have her in my collection. She also came with a certificate of verification, and it's on this pretty thick card. It didn't come in plastic like my other Cinderella card did, but that's okay. I'll just be careful with it. The card itself is a dark blue color like her box, and then it also has this shimmery kind of design in the background of like flowers and leaves, and then the border is a really cool shimmery gold that also matches the box, and it says Disney's Snow White Certificate of Verification Snow White Collector Doll. This limited edition doll, released in 2026, has been carefully designed by Disney artists to ensure every detail was captured. This collectible doll is sure to be a treasured keepsake for many years to come. And I got a pretty low number. I got 294 of 3,850, and that's definitely a lower number than my other ones, so that's pretty cool. And then on the back, it just also has the same thing, but in French. And I love these little cards that come with the dolls. It's a really cool keepsake to keep with the doll. And then it's also really cool to know like what number you have. And yeah, I just love this little detail that they have with each of the collector dolls. Alright, so that was my look and review of the new Snow White Disney limited edition doll. And I would give her a 10 out of 10. I mean, I obviously bought her, but I love her detail and everything about her. Her box, her details, just everything is stunning. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. And I will put a little slideshow of some pictures of her close-up at the very end of this video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!